Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. So today I wanted to bring to you this absolutely gorgeous boho granny square shawl. So I'm going to try and show you as best I can on camera how it looks. It's a triangular shawl and I've added a row of tassels to it. The free pattern is as always on my blog selinaveronique.com, so don't forget to check that out. The link will be in the description box, and also plenty of photos so you can see exactly what it looks like. So it's a really easy project and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's I crocheted it with mandala cake. I think I used 1.5 cakes of mandala by Lion Brands in shade Unicorn. I will be writing everything down on my blog and also everything down in the description box. I also used a skein of, so this is cream yarn that I had in my stash, but I will be linking the exact one that I used, and this is a DK Light 3 yarn, so the same as mandala. And that's what I used for the last row here of single crochets, the border, and also the tassels. So yes, you will also be needing a 4.5mm crochet hook, as well as a tapestry needle and also a pair of scissors. And I used this book to make the tassels, because I will be walking you through how to make the tassels also. So yes, I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe for a new crochet tutorial weekly. Yes, and I will be using US terms. To begin this tutorial, you will be creating a slip knot. So just go ahead and create a slip knot. Pop your hook through that slip knot. And now you are going to be chaining 4. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now we are simply going to be slip stitching through that first chain to close, to create a circle, a ring. So now that we've got this ring, we are going to be starting our first round, which is chaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And this first chain 4 counts as your first double crochet and chain space. So now that you've chained 4, you are going to be placing 3 double crochets within that center. So just wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the center and create a double crochet into that. As you can notice, I will be tidying up my loose end as I go along. And now I'm just going to add my 2 more double crochets to create the 3. So just go ahead and do that. There we go. And this is our first cluster of 3 double crochets. Now we are going to be chaining 2, 1 and 2, and place another 3 double crochet within that center. So just go ahead and place another 3 double crochets within that center, like so. And to finish off this round, you are going to be chaining 1 and placing 1 last double crochet inside this center. And this is what round 1 will look like. So it's absolutely beautiful, and it's a very simple pattern that you will be able to pick up really easily. So now for round 2, we are going to be chaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Turn your work, so like this. And now we are going to be placing 3 double crochets within this space from the previous row. So just go ahead, and this chain 4 counts as a double crochet and chain 1. So now just go ahead and place 3 double crochets within this space. And now we are simply going to be chaining 1, and we're going to go into the next space, which is also the center. So just go ahead and place 3 double crochets inside this center. 1, 2, and 3. And because this is the center, we are going to be chaining 2, 1 and 2, and placing another 3 double crochets within, so another 3 double crochets within that space, and this creates our center. So this will be the same every time we reach the center. This will be the same at every row. So now we are going to be chaining 1, and we are going to be going into the next space, which is this space here, and placing 3 double crochets into that. So 2 and 3, chain 1, and place 1 last double crochet into this space. And this is what it looks like, and you see it creates the increases as we go along. So it's a very repetitive pattern. It's very easy to pick up. So now I'm just going to show you round 3. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you see it's always the exact same principle. This counts as your first double crochet plus chain 1. You're going to go into this space and place 3 double crochets into that. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets into that. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and now we're going to go into the center once again. And so for this center we are going to be placing 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, chain 2, 1 and 2, and 3 double crochets and 3, and this creates our center. Chain 1, go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and go into the last chain space here and place 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, and so chain 1 and place 1 last double crochet within this space. There we go. And this is our third round completed. So now that we've completed round 3, I'm simply going to show you round 4 briefly because it's just the exact same pattern. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, turn your work, and now, and this counts as your first double crochet in chain 1, and now you are simply going to be placing 3 double crochets within that space. So 1, 2 and 3, chain 1, go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets into that. Chain 1 and go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets. Chain 1 and go into the center and place 3 double crochets. Chain 2 and another 3 double crochets. So I'm just unraveling my skein of yarn, sorry. So I'm just gonna place my second and third double crochet to finish off the center. Now I'm just gonna chain 1, go into the next space and place 3 double crochets into that. And chain 1, so chain 1, go into the next chain space and place 3 double crochets into that. Chain 1, and this is our last chain space, so just place 3 double crochets into that. Chain 1 and one last double crochet. So I'm just going to let you carry on with this pattern until you have 48 rows in total, and then I'll meet you back to show you how to do the fringe edging. Okay, so I'm back and I finished my whole shawl, as you can see. And now I'm just going to show you how to crochet the border and add the tassels. So for the border, I've got a plain cream yarn. I will be linking this in the down bar. We are simply going to be popping our hook through. I'll just zoom in. Okay, so I've popped my hook through one corner of the wrap, and I'm going to take this cream yarn and attach it to the yarn to the shawl like so. You can make a double knot if you wish, like me. There you go. And now I'm simply going to be placing a row of single crochets all along the V edge of this wrap. And to do so, I'm simply going to chain 1. So once you've chained 1, you're just going to go into the next stitch and place a single crochet into that, and then into the next stitch and place a single crochet into that, and the next stitch, and the next stitch, and the next, and the next, and just go ahead and place a single crochet all along this edge. And then once you reach the top of the shawl, because we are making this on the all around the edge, if that makes sense, all around the V edge, once you reach the top here, make sure you place 2 single crochets either in the top chains here, so directly into the chains, or you can go into that space and place 2 double crochets into that. Not double crochets, 2 single crochets into that, and then go down again on the other side and place your single crochets. So I'm just going to let you carry that on, and I'll meet you back to show you how I will be doing the tassel. Okay, so I finished doing my single crochet edging, and I fastened off and tidied up my loose end, and now I'm just going to show you how to make the tassel border. So this is going to go all along the edging that we've just done of single crochets. As you can see, I've only half finished this. So I started by placing, I will be going through how I make the tassel and then attach it to this project, but just so you know, I started off placing my first tassel in the first single crochet of this row, and then I just placed it at an interval of about 7 or 8 single crochets every time. So this is what I've done. You can do it whichever way that you prefer. And so now I'm just going to show you how I'm going to be making my next tassel. So to make my tassel, I'm just going to take my book, and this is the book I'm using. You can use whichever book or anything that you wish to use to make a tassel. That's fine. I liked this width. So again, you can choose whichever width you want. So I'm just gonna place my yarn like so and press on it with my thumb, and then I'm just gonna go around 4 times in total. So there we go, 2, 3 and 4. And so now that I've gone around 4 times, I'm simply gonna snip off my yarn and then snip off this part so that I've got 4 separate strands, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to place them like this so that they're nice and straight. So I'm just going to, this is how I do it. It's my personal method. You can do it whichever way that you prefer. I'm just going to take my tassel strands and place them, I'm going to squish them through this tapestry needle. Again, there we go. So my 4 strands are in the tapestry needle. I'm just going to count 8 single crochets from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm just going to place my 4 strands through. So once I've placed the 4 strands through like this, I'm going to try and make them as nice as possible. So I might pull on one. And now I'm just going to tie a knot. So I'm just going to place a knot onto the edging of this shawl, if that makes sense. And I'm going to be gentle, so I've placed the knot like so, and now I'm just going to trim the edge of my tassel. So I'm just going to trim the edge just so that they are roughly the same length. And this is how I do my tassels. Again, this doesn't have to be exactly all of them picture perfect, exactly the same all the time. However, make sure that they are as perfect as you can get them. And then I'm just going to carry on placing them as best I can all along this edge. I'm going to place one at the center here and then go all the way up again and place my last one here at the corner. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.